smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn, so to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me, how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artists' songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah. The way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who, it's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals, it's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who, it's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals, it's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules, started is an omen. If you owe me, then pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner, it smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch his step, then he out of sight, out of mind. Quickly how they forget you, it was fake love for real, only the call it my it was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil off a bit, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. It's in my tube socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take that pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Then you push me out just to flash that smile and last over here. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. I don't really wanna talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you said it was over. I wanna talk about it. I
got 2 phones and I don't know who to trust. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. I have profound in my circle, dodging rumors. I've been tucked away, dodging maneuvers. Okay, just say you're not ready. Okay, okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty. Okay, 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 unleady. Okay, okay, hold your confetti. Okay, okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them rules. You cannot hide behind the shades, I see right through it. You ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool. They're not boo. I be wanna see me hold on TV.
You gon' live in this world confused. Every day the hate restored and the fake get short.
That, let me get some. My livelihood was understood that the roof I'm in, I boo. The shoes I feel are huge. King wanna share that? Bro, move. Want face need this, cause I in a black hatchback. I front in the pics when the heart don't match. Take care of the kids, gotta go where they at. Ay.
Hold on. Let's get it.
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside 2 fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Wizards.
This is their last game against this team. They're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played so very well.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep as long as they don't take this team lightly because they've already beaten them this season.
Now here's Carter. The shot no good. Bryant outside. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Carter. Driving inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Graham. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Davis. Driving in. And Davis slams it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Washington foul. John Stockton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Wizards foul. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen. Tipped away. Stolen by Davis. Here's McGrady. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
They set the pick. Here's Stockton. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Pass to Sigma. Bryant, left side. Here's Stockton. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Here's Bryant. To the middle. Here's Sigma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Now, the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Davis. He got a piece of it. Howard on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Stockton. Ooh, poked away. They're running. Here's McGrady. Shot from the low post is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Collins a screen. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Wilkins. Offline with a three. Pass to Marbury. To the paint. Here's Sampson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Wilkins. It's tipped. Richardson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Richardson. Bryant outside. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms and quick off the deck. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
1:11 left in the first. Fires the three. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Washington Wizards.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Richardson. And it's Marbury with a rebound. The Wizards with a lead. Bryant with it. Richardson picks him up. Misses in close. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And this game is tied up now.
Well, nice ball rotation there by Collins, sharing the rock from the front court.
Shots good by Marbury.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping really close. This has been highly competitive.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out in front. They lead by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up-and-down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Pass to Baker. Here's Marbury. Here's Sigma, guarded by Howard. Sigma, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And here's Howard. This one for 3. Sigma with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, it's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant a flag in the ground and move forward.
Shot clock at 6. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Davis. Goes back up. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. It's going to elevate everyone's play.
Pass to Baker. Outside Richardson. Here's Marbury. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Here's Sigma. Doesn't go that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that.
That's pretty much not how they want to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Sampson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Back to Davis. And here's Howard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That's one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Pass to McGrady. Now here's Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Can they get it? Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Bryant outside. Right at the free throw line. Yep, that one goes. Bryant's got 8.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Howard, the screen. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is where Dwight Howard shows his mobility off the pick and roll and getting there with a purpose.
Pass to Davis.
Yeah, despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Stockton. He's got 5. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, they get a hand on it. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. Bryant with the bucket.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Sampson.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Stockton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you in a lot of ways right now, so a thorn in the defense's side.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Stockton.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington, John Stockton. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Here's Stockton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so we wrap up the first half. Wizards out in front, up 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oklahoma City trailing. Right side Davis. The rebound by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Bryant. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Now here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the triples. Bryant's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance in the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Stolen by Collins. It's stolen. Oh, nice D from Carter.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The Thunder with another miss. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's McGrady. No good on the 3.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And here's Bryant outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Stockton. Bryant with it. Here's Stockton. 3 on the clock. The Wizards with another miss. Here's McGrady. Buries it down low. He's got 6.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Thunder foul. Tracy McGrady. Second personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Kobe Bryant. At the line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's McGrady. 6 points for him. On the table. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
officials were right on top of that one.
That one's off.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Stockton. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That free throw misses.
Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Johnson.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's McGrady. Can't cash it in from close range.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
There's Davis with the 3. Sigma with a rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Trailing by 5. Pass to Collins. That one is off. And it's Washington the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Outside Richardson. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Kobe Bryant.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Wilkins. The layup off target. The Wizards with a lead. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Down low. Pass to Marbury. Kicks it out to Bryant. Knocks down the long J. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Minute 32 left in the third. Carter inside. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Kicks it out to Bryant. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Wilkins. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Bryant with it. Richardson picks him up. Here's Baker. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
The NBA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Richardson for three. No good on the shot. Bryant outside. Here's Marbury. And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Stockton. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Richardson, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's McGrady. Down low. Pass to Richardson. Here's Baker with his first shot attempt. Howard grabs the miss. Here's Wilkins. A rebound by the Wizards.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Collins comes with a double. Richardson's got space. And that's good from 17 feet. Richardson's gotten his first basket of the night.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
4-3. It doesn't go for him.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Stockton. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not himself from range right now. But the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Outside Davis. Here's Stockton. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The kick out to Richardson. The Wizards with another miss.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Picked it out of midair. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Sampson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Timeout.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thanks for that, Allie. Howard's shot's good.
And there are some games where Dwight just dominates the interior without much effort. He fills it up close to the basket, this time doing it in a hurry.
Here's Sampson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Richardson for three. That shot off the mark. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
From the arc. Howard grabs the miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
Second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Tracy McGrady.
Good on the second one. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Sampson. Shot from 12. Collins with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Carter, good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Wizards.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Carter. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Stockton. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
To the middle. Pass to Sigma. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Wizards.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Inside, out to the right wing. Let's go with a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Outside Carter. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now you got to put a body on Dwight Howard. Remarkable at slamming in missed shots.
Oklahoma City foul. Vince Carter. For a personal foul. 13 foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards. Stephon Marbury.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Releases. Back to Bryant. The 3. The Thunder with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Richardson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter.
game, then drop tears. I'm scarecrow, I reveal your worst fears. Work hard till they on Star Island, but I won't stop till I own Star Island. Money stack up and it just keep piling. Drop top windshield, Audi 5000. I don't look, I don't want an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck gleam. I don't look, I don't want an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck gleam. I don't look, I don't want an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck gleam. I don't look, I don't want an X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck gleam.
Why? Check. Set ripper, neighborhood superstar. Corner split up, while we dispose of. Hot boys, expedition flipper. We terrified from us, cause they know how we play. Hide from us, this is scrub, I can't scuff. I'm too light, I'm a little too thin to win. So I ride that night, you fake respect. You're playing with the wrong one. You're playing with the wrong. The whole run, better watch your back. Little one, that's a rap. March, step when I keep joking here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm about. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind cause we that hot boy click. Respect my mind. You can't fade this.
Respect my mind, look we'll. Respect my mind, look we bout that.
Watch me grow up. When I was small, he had a plan. My daddy was ballin' and he was the right-hand man. My papa bought us a house to keep our family secure. Living good on a ranch in the middle of woods. I understood at a young age my papa was seen him. He wasn't touchable, but he had a right-hand man that wasn't trustable. Undercover slow, he made deals under the table, working for the around my people. My daddy, so he got love with it. All that got repossessed, our family was flat broke. Moved back inside the project this summer at 84. Developed my hustle skills from yoga in black zone. Then I got to the point that I wasn't small no more. The same that had my daddy do. I know that he's shiesty, but this just don't know. Swear to God I ain't about it, but this just don't know. Respect my mind.
Respect my mind, I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind cause we that hot boy click. Respect my mind, you can't fade this.
Respect my mind, look we'll. Respect my mind, look we bout that. Me, Wayne, Turk, and Juvenile getting and fresh pearl whites of birth 1500. No stunting, counting 100,000. He shoulda knew them hot boys wasn't bringing back. That's how the game going, that's how the game get played. Put your with no haters all week long. Look, I'm on the grind all year round. I make it respect my mind. Every single day is a must. I use to play hotels to duck. No, I ain't the one to be repped on. Move when I'm coming through. I don't give if you got your do that. Thought you knew that. That's how BGs they do that. And when I ride you all the time, you gon' respect my mind.
Respect my mind. Respect my mind. I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind if we that hot boy click. Respect my mind. Can't fade this.
Respect my mind if we'll. Respect my mind, look you about that.
Respect my mind, can't just stay your distance like that. When you're rapping on me,